We'd like to welcome you to an all AFC North matchup here today as week number 6 of the Retro Bowl League continues with the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Let's take a look at the standings in the AFC North. These are the two bottom teams in the division, as the Ravens and the Browns are the top two teams. The Bengals and the Steelers with 2-3 and 1-4 records respectively. So this is a big game between these two teams as they try to get back into the division race. The Cincinnati Bengals will get the ball first at their own 38-yard line. First down for the Bengals. Quarterback is waiting to throw on the very first play. He's got him in stride in the Steelers' territory and brought down at the 31 with a gain of 31. Wow, what a start for the Cincinnati Bengals. The Steelers bring pressure. They almost got to the quarterback, but that was a beautiful throw right there and a big first down early in this one for the Cincinnati offense. Cincinnati Bengals blew out the Pittsburgh Steelers when they met in week 2. They won that game 41-10. But the Bengals got blown out last week against the undefeated Bills, so they are trying to get back on track and nowhere to go as the Bengals lose 2 yards. Wow, that was all Pittsburgh on that play. Third down and 9. Here's the throw. It is complete for the first down. And 13-yard gain near the 15-yard line here on the opening drive for the Cincinnati Bengals. First down, quarterback will throw over the middle. He's got him for the touchdown. And the Bengals strike first. Yeah, let's take a look at this replay. And just an accurate pass over the middle. Steelers defenders, it wasn't a horrible job, but it wasn't a great job either, as the Bengal receiver was open for the touchdown. Good start for the Cincinnati offense. The extra point is good. 7-0 for the Bengals. Definitely a better start to this game than they had last week, where the Bengals threw an interception on the very first play from scrimmage. But obviously off to a better start here today, as they're up 7-0 early. All right, now the Steelers with the ball. First down for Pittsburgh. Here is the pass. It is complete. A first down for Pittsburgh. It's been a very disappointing season for the Steelers. They just got their very first win last week against the New York Jets, starting this season 0-4. Trying to win their second consecutive game. Here's the first down past the 50. See what they can do here on this first down play. They're going to throw it down the field and just overthrown. Wow, it just bounced off of the receiver's arm, it looked like, but he could not make the catch. They're going to run it on second down and 10, but only picking up 2 yards. So it's going to be a third down and 8 situation for the Steelers. Here's the pass that is complete for first down. There's a nice block. And there's a broken tackle and another broken tackle. And he's in the clear inside the 10. And he will take it for the touchdown. 46 yards. And that is exactly how the Steelers needed to respond. Good catch, an excellent block right there. But then the Bengals just whiff on 2 tackles right there. And they're almost able to chase him down here at the very end. But the Steelers receiver able to get in for the touchdown. Right, Steelers an extra point away from tying this game. And they will not be able to tie the game as the extra point is wide left. So it will remain 7-6. Bengals now with the ball once again. They're going to run the ball here up the middle, but only picking up a yard. Steelers run defense all over that play. Second down and 9. Here is the pass, and it's complete for the first down. Picking up 13 yards. Bengals will try the running game again. And bouncing off defenders, picking up 2 yards to midfield. It will be second down and 8 now. Final play of the first quarter. Here's the pass. It is complete. It's first down. That was a tight window throw. A good throw that was from the Bengals quarterback, as we're at the end of the first quarter. All right, we are about to start the second quarter. First down for Cincinnati. Here's a quick pass to the right side of the field. And a good stiff arm for the first down and more. We pushed out of bounds at around the 18-yard line with a gain of 18. First down for Cincinnati. as they try to add on to their lead. Here's a short pass to the left side of the field. And a 9-yard gain to the 9-yard line. Funny how often that happens. Second down and inches. Here is the toss. And he will get the first down, and he's still going, and he's in. Touchdown! Yeah, an excellent play call right here. Just a simple toss, a nice block right there. Wow, went right in between the two defenders. What a run that was to take it to the house. How about that from the Bengals running back? All right, here is the extra point. Steelers have already missed an extra point, but the Bengals have not yet, as they are up now 14-6. Still lots of time, though, in this game. 2:17 to go here of the second quarter, so obviously the Steelers have lots of time to come back in this game. This pass is incomplete. I think it was just a little bit behind the receiver right there. Second down and 10. He has lots of time running out, but he got it away, but it falls incomplete. So it's now going to be third down for Pittsburgh. He's waiting. He's going to throw. He's got a receiver open for a first down right at midfield. First down for the Steelers. Quick pass to the right side of the field. Good catch and a stiff arm and a missed tackle. First down inside the 30, and he will get 22 yards. Now, he caught it right as he stuffed from the defender. How about that? Here is the run, but a nice open field tackle. Behind the line of scrimmage, the Steelers lose 2 yards. Second down and 12 now. Here is the pass as he was under pressure, but he gets it away for the first down at around the 15-yard line as the Steelers are trying to potentially tie the game. First down for Pittsburgh. Pressure, gets rid of it. Incomplete. A good job by the Bengals, forcing the Steelers quarterback to throw the football away. Second down and 10. This pass is complete. Nice move, and he will score. Touchdown. Yeah, this is a huge answer from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Wanting to score here before halftime. So a good catch right there. And geez, there were a bunch of defenders there that had a chance to make the tackle, but none of them even really attempted to. And they're only going to go for one here. I guess they say it's too early to go for two. The extra point is no good again. And now the Steelers kicker has missed 2 consecutive extra points. He's missed 2 consecutive extra points, and they're down by 2 now. Bengals still have 42 seconds to respond before halftime. First down. Here's the pass. It is complete. Past midfield. Big hit right there. And the Bengals will call their first timeout. They are going to run the ball here. That's kind of interesting because that's going to waste some time. They call their second timeout. Second down and 3 for Cincinnati. This pass over the middle is complete. They have to call their final timeout. Well, yeah, now they got to work the sidelines. Steelers defense should be well aware of that. First down, that pass is complete. Breaks the tackle, gets out of bounds with 13 seconds to go. Second down and 3, as this pass is going to be incomplete. And they're just going to kick the field goal right here to end the half. Probably a smart decision. This is from 42 yards out. Here is the kick. It is up, and it is good. Right through the uprights it goes. And the Bengals are now up by 5 here at the half. As you see that field goal go right through the uprights again. 17-12, a competitive game in the AFC North. This is a big game in the AFC North. The winner will technically still be alive to win the division, while the loser will pretty much be out with only 4 games to go after this game. The Steelers with the ball to start the second half. They only gain a yard there on the toss. Second down and 9. This pass is complete. There's a broken tackle, but stopped short of the first down. So it's going to set up third down and 1. Here is the toss, and he will be stopped short as he gets no yards. And now they have a decision to make. Oh, wow, looks like they're going to go for this. How about this? They're going to roll the dice. Steelers going for it on 4th and inches. Here's the run, and he will get the first down. Wow, going for it at your own 42-yard line With still lots of time to go, the gamble pays off. How about that? First down for Pittsburgh. Here's a pass over the middle. It is complete. Picking up 19 yards inside the 40. First down for the Steelers. They're trying to take their first lead of the game. This pass is complete. Big hit right there. An 8-yard gain. Second down and 2. What a game this has been. Definitely more competitive than when these two teams met back in week number 2. As Pittsburgh gets the first down right there. Here's a quick pass, a nice catch, a nice block, a nice first down, and a 12-yard gain inside the 15. The Steelers are knocking on the door. First down. He's going to wait. He's going to throw into tight traffic. He's got a receiver. And an 8-yard gain near the 5-yard line. Second down and 2 now. They're going to run it up the middle. And he will have a first down. That will set up first and goal at the 3-yard line. First and goal, the run up the middle. He will bounce off a defender before being brought down at the 2-yard line. Second and goal. They're going to run the rock again. He cuts to the right side, and he is in for the touchdown. And the Steelers take the lead. What a drive from the Pittsburgh Steelers. I mean, that took over 2 minutes. They went for it on fourth down in their own territory, and it pays off as they cash in for the touchdown and their first lead of the game. They're going to go for 2 to make this a 3-point game. Here's a quick pass, and it is caught. And it's now 20-17 in favor of the Steelers. So now the Bengals, the pressure is on their offense. The Bengals have lost 2 consecutive games. They are trying to avoid to make it 3. This pass to the right side of the field is complete. And an 8-yard gain. It's now going to be second down and 2 for Cincinnati. He's going to wait. He's going to throw it down the field. He's got a receiver for the first down. That was a beautiful throw over the middle. Final play of the third quarter. What a game this has been. And this pass is just kind of a throwaway as the pressure was coming. We're at the end of the third quarter. An AFC North battle here between the Steelers and the Bengals coming down to the wire. Alright, about to start the fourth quarter. Bengals trying to recapture the lead. Second down and 10. Here is the throw. It is complete for the first down. Gets it to the 20-yard line. The Bengals trying to avoid losing their 3rd consecutive game. Meanwhile, for the Pittsburgh Steelers, they're trying to win their 2nd consecutive game. That's what's on the line. There's a 2-yard run. Second down and 8. At the 19-yard line. Waiting, throwing. He's got a receiver inside the 10. Broken tackle. And that will set up first and goal inside the 5. Yeah, that was an excellent block there. We're seeing a lot of good blocking in this game by receivers. First and goal, the run, only picking up a yard. Yeah, both run defenses, for the most part, have actually been pretty good. Second and goal, the run to the right side of the field. And a 1-yard gain to the 1-yard line. Third and goal at the 1. Here is the toss, and he will score to give the Bengals the lead. The last 2 plays, they ran it towards the right side. This time they change it up, run it to the left side. And an excellent play call right there as he's able to go in untouched for the touchdown to give the Bengals the lead back. What a game this has been. This is AFC North football at its finest. The extra point is good, 24-20. But the Steelers still have just under 2 minutes to go to try to respond and win this game. They will start this drive at their own 32-yard line. First down for the Steelers. They're going to start the drive with a quick pass. What a stiff arm. And a first down and more in the Bengals territory. And finally brought down inside the 45. Wow, what a play that was to start the drive. A vicious stiff arm right as he caught that football. Bengals are bringing pressure. And the Steelers quarterback gets rid of it at the last second. It falls incomplete, however. Second down and 10 for the Steelers. This pass is complete. An 8-yard gain. It's going to be a third down and short yardage situation. Third and 2. They're going to throw. And he's wide open for the first down. Yeah, I think the Bengals were expecting a run, but Steelers caught them off guard throwing the football on a 3rd and short situation. First down, nice stiff arm. There he goes inside the 15, broken tackle, and he's going to take it all the way for the touchdown. And the Steelers have the lead. What a game. What a game this has been. What a stiff arm. What a run from the Steelers running back. And he's able to take it to the house to give the Steelers the lead once again. My goodness, what a game this has been. Back and forth this game has gone. The extra point is good, 27-24. And that was the 3rd lead change of this game. The Bengals are hoping that there's one more. They have 41 seconds to drive down the field to either score a touchdown or to kick a field goal to force overtime. First down, intercepted! And the Steelers might just walk away with a victory against their arch rival. Yeah, huge interception, just cutting the route. And what a play by the defender to pick that football off, and that should pretty much do it. The Steelers are going to now win 2 consecutive games, assuming they hold on to win this game. Here is the run. But the Steelers running back this quarter with some excellent runs. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, this is going to be their 4th loss in a row. They started the season 2-1. And things have gone downhill since. They're now going to lose here to the Pittsburgh Steelers. This should run out the clock, and it will. The game is over. The Pittsburgh Steelers defeat the Cincinnati Bengals by a score of 27-24 in an excellent game. What a game it was indeed. As you take a look at the box score, back and forth we went, and the Steelers come out on top at the end of the day. Well, let's take a look at the standings. I mean, the Bengals are in massive trouble now, as they now drop to 2-4. The Steelers are now also 2-4 in the AFC North. Well, we thank you for watching this game. Hope you guys enjoyed the game here in the AFC North. What a fun game it was. Back and forth we went. And the Steelers come out on top. They win 27-24.